What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, keep supporting the channel. Thanks for all your support lately. Breaking news tonight: Maurizio Pochettino sacked by Tottenham. And it's a bit interesting because I'm getting messages from Arsenal fans saying get him to Arsenal, and I'm like, Pochettino to Arsenal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think he's a better manager than Emery. But could you see him as the Arsenal manager? Personally, for me, that doesn't work. I know it would be controversial. People who talk about the Sol Campbell situation, taking him from Tottenham, but Sol Campbell decided off his own back to leave Tottenham to come to Arsenal. That's different. Pochettino's been kicked out the door. We don't want to take, somebody who, all right, they say is one of their best ever managers. He hasn't won one trophy there. I do think he's a good manager, and I think he has done a good job at Tottenham, but to take himself to the next level as a manager, I think you have to win a trophy. And they've had opportunities and he hasn't been able to do it. But it's interesting. I think it shows at the moment how desperate a lot of our fans are to get rid of Emery. But what it has done for me, I think it's increased the pressure on Emery. And I also think it's made me realise how much I do want a new manager at Arsenal. I did anyway. I've been Emery out for a while, even though I've said openly that I'll support him while he's still in charge. It's just making me think, like Tottenham are being linked with Mourinho, a manager that personally I would have liked at Arsenal. They're being linked with Allegri, another manager that I think was somebody that we should have looked at. And I actually think Tottenham have been very brave. They're probably looking at Pochettino and going, he's taken that club as far as he can. And they've decided to make a change. And you have to question as an Arsenal fan, why have we not decided to make the change? You can say, oh, he's only had a season and a half at the club. Chelsea just sacked Sarri after one season. And he won the Europa League and came third. Do you know what I mean? So why... this is where I question the Arsenal board and are we a big club anymore? Let's be honest, we're not moving like a big club. And I think it does come down to Kroenke and the board members. They're hesitant. They hesitated with Wenger for years and years. Oh, is it time for him to go? And they almost prolonged that decision too long. Now with Emery, I feel like we're in danger of risking the whole season. Now, like I said in my previous video, Emery has a chance in the next 3 games to build confidence. But still, is he a good enough manager to get us through those tricky games, turn around the away form, improve the defence? I think we may have missed an opportunity with the likes of Allegri and Mourinho being out of work at the moment. And it's frustrating for me as an Arsenal fan, and I'm sure it's frustrating for you guys watching it. I'm kind of like looking at Tottenham getting a new manager and I'm thinking, I wish that was Arsenal. I wish we was interviewing Mourinho and Allegri and linked with Brendan Rodgers and people like that. I wish we was looking for that because I think we need something new at the club. Why are we the only club that's hesitating in the top 6? You don't see Man City do it, Chelsea do it, Man United do it. When their manager's had his time, you can sense it and they move them on. You need something else sometimes. I admit sometimes sticking by people and being loyal is a good thing, but we can't see any hope to see how Emery's going to change things. Even if we win these next 3 games, is that enough? We're going to have tougher tests. So yeah, that's it. Pochettino sacked. Personally, when I first heard the news, I kind of smiled. I thought, one of the best managers they've had in years and they've sacked him. But then I thought, actually, they might get a manager that takes them to that next level. So I'm a little bit like, well, I'm happy he's gone, but they may get better. I'm not sure. It depends who they bring in. Time will tell. But it just made me feel personally even more like, damn, man, I wish we was getting rid of our manager, as harsh as that sounds. I just don't believe he's the right manager. And seeing Mourinho linked, not everyone likes the idea of Mourinho, and I get that. He's not the ideal manager, but it's a manager I would have looked at Arsenal, basically because of his CV and look how many trophies he's won. But yeah, very brave decision from Tottenham, but it makes you wonder, is the overall problem at Arsenal bigger than Unai Emery? You know, is it back to the board? I kind of felt like in the summer, the board showed ambition. They backed Emery, and I kind of laid off them. I haven't really said anything about the board, but now I'm looking at it again going, is their lack of ambition the biggest problem? You know, Emery's doing a poor job, but get rid of him. If you keep him in the job, that's the Kroenke's fault. Why are they sticking with him? Is it a lack of bravery, a lack of ambition? Are they just thinking, oh, just leave him there, you know, leave him there. Hopefully he sorts things out. That's not how big clubs move, man. You look at it and you go, do you know what? He's not the right manager. There's nothing really to believe in. We're not even playing good football. We've backed him financially and it's not happening. Move him on. You've got top quality managers available at the moment. You've got top quality managers at lower clubs that would probably come to us if you gave them the right deal. So what are we waiting for? Are we waiting for it to get even worse? I don't know. Look, as I said, Emery, you've got an opportunity to turn things around, but we need drastic changes. It ain't just about winning the next few games of football. We need to see a style implemented. He hasn't done it in 18 months or 15 months, whatever it is. So what makes us think he's going to do it in the next handful of games? I don't know. I thought last season he showed a little bit of style. You know, we pressed from the front, we played out from the back. But that style isn't happening no more. We're just playing out from the back no matter what the circumstances are, without having the personnel to do it. So for me, interesting developments. Pochettino gone. Tottenham's greatest manager, apparently, who hasn't won a trophy. You know, make of that what you will. I rate him. I'll be honest with you. You know, as an Arsenal fan, I do think Poch is a good manager. But he wasn't quite able to get Tottenham to that level that they want to go. He couldn't get them the trophy, which is good. But Arsenal, you know, this situation tonight has made me look at Emery even more like we have not got the right manager. And I feel like most of the other clubs in the top six would have moved him on. So it makes me question my football club and our board. Why are they sticking with him? Are they not brave enough to get rid of him? Time will tell, man. Any interesting developments, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Has this Tottenham thing made you think, you know, what are Arsenal doing? Would you take Pochettino at Arsenal? I mean, unbelievable that people are saying that. Me personally, I wouldn't be for it. But I can see why people are looking at it. You know, we took Campbell off them. But the circumstances were different, in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Keep supporting the channel. More content coming out this week. Thanks. Bless.